secret abilities and characteristics of SCP-105 Iris Thompson. Real-time photographic manipulation. Reaching into photographs to move or touch objects and living beings within the images. Perceiving information from photographs with the ability to see details invisible to the naked eye. Photographs maintain the state of a specific moment in time. In a containment cell at Site 19, SCP-105, or Iris, sat with her old Polaroid camera, SCP-105-B. On the same table, SCP-093 was placed near a test mirror prepared for a joint evaluation. Abilities and characteristics of SCP-093 Red Sea Object functions as a dimensional portal. The destination environment shifts according to the observer. The destination world is infested with dangerous entities, provides information without the need for explanation. This was a new Foundation experiment to test the effects of cross-anomalous interference between the powers of SCP-105 and SCP-093. Dr. Anderson handed her an old envelope of photographs. Try your power, Iris. We need to see if the presence of SCP-093 interferes with the photographic perception. Iris nodded wearily. She picked up the camera and pressed the shutter without any expectations. But as the image slowly appeared on the paper, it wasn't the lab. It wasn't Site 19. It was a pale, inhuman face, distorted and filled with the agony of a creature that should never appear in any photograph. Iris gasped. She saw it for only a fraction of a second, but it was enough. What is this? Dr. Anderson reached out to take the photo, but before he could see the full detail, Iris screamed, "Don't look!" She immediately tore the photograph into pieces. The scraps were crumpled and thrown into the document incinerator. Dr. Anderson saw only a pale blur before the image was destroyed, but he knew exactly what it was. His face turned ghostly white. God, that was SCP-096. In a distant containment cell, SCP-096, which had been sitting peacefully on its knees, began to shiver. A low sobbing sound rose. It knew. Someone had seen its face. Abilities and characteristics of SCP-096 The Shy Guy. Viewing its face is strictly forbidden, whether directly or through photographs. Possesses superhuman speed, immense destructive power, capable of tearing through reinforced steel walls or military-grade armor with bare hands. Relentlessly hunts a single target. Does not communicate, yet exhibits human-like behaviors. Indestructible with near-instant regeneration of tissues and organs. Sirens blared across Site 19. Containment breach. SCP-096 is loose. MTF officers rushed toward the containment sector, but the reinforced steel doors were punched through with ease. SCP-096 charged at immense speed. Bullets could not stop it. It had one single goal: SCP-105. Iris heard the vibrations drawing closer. Walls shattered. The intermittent screams of officers echoed. She tried to use other photographs to create temporary barriers, but the memory of the face from that picture haunted her relentlessly. Dr. Anderson communicated over the radio. "Iris, run now. It's coming for you." But Iris shook her head. She knew that it was its destination. SCP-096 ran through the long corridors of the site, leaving a trail of destruction behind. The vibrations from the breach caused several security systems to fail. One of them was the containment cell of SCP-173. The doors slid open. The concrete statue stood in the middle of the hallway. Several security cameras were still capturing its image. Abilities and characteristics of SCP-173, this sculpture. Moves only when not observed by anyone. Possesses extreme speed and precision.
Method of killing: snapping the neck. SCP-173 kills its victims by snapping their necks. Highly durable body, virtually indestructible. Driven by predatory instincts. Secretes anomalous fluids around its presence. Iris hid in a secret room, using photographs to scout SCP-096's path. It's too fast. In the hallway ahead, SCP-096 charged straight forward, and in its path, SCP-173 stood in the way. Because the security cameras were still functioning, SCP-173 could not move. SCP-096 did not slow down. It slammed into SCP-173 with full force. A thunderous sound echoed, as if the entire structure of the site was collapsing. Large cracks appeared on SCP-173, but the statue still existed, even though it was heavily damaged. In the brief moment some cameras died from the impact, SCP-173 moved. It closed the gap instantly. Crack! The sound of snapping bone echoed. SCP-096 fell, but in less than a second, its tissues regenerated. It stood up, angrier than ever. SCP-096 attacked again. The final impact damaged SCP-173 so severely it could no longer move. The statue's form was broken and twisted, yet the anomaly was not destroyed. SCP-096 didn't care. It turned back to its original target, Iris. SCP-096 burst through Iris's room door. Before its claws could reach her, Dr. Anderson shouted, "Iris, SCP-93!" Iris grabbed the red disc and hurled it toward the shattered mirror. A portal opened instantly. The world of the Unclean appeared. A massive gravitational pull dragged SCP-096 inside. It roared in fury, but could not resist. Iris used her power through a photograph and closed the portal immediately. Silence returned. The Foundation took control of the area. But the question remains, will SCP-096 return, or will it become part of that world forever?